first, we need to get through making caramels. It's gonna be a good time. I need heavy cream. I'm gonna take out the heavy cream right away. I'm gonna gather up all the ingredients and mise en place, if you will. I almost never do this. 1.5 pints. This is a quart. It also smells like peppermint extract. This one's fine. 1.5 pints. I was thinking it's caramel. I want to be kind of specific with the measurements, but no. No, I don't. Why would I do that? Are you expired? No. It expires in February? I bought this last year. Isn't that a fun joke? I bought that heavy cream last year, and it's still good. I bought it like 5 days ago. 3 cups. Look at us, knowing our measurements and our math terminology that I do not understand. Our measurements, our conversions. Conversion was the word I was looking for. Mathematical terms that I do not understand. That's about 3/4. Yeah, I'm also tying up my hair because my hair is finally long enough to be tied up, and it's just constantly getting into my face. I mean, it's not long enough to look good when it's tied back. Like the fucking little... I love it. It's so... Yoink. I'm just gonna... Let me tear out the scale, but I still have the giant sugar chunks from last time. So I'm just gonna add those in. I'm gonna break them up, but in the meantime... 375. Probably need something metal to break it up, or my hands. They're nature's greatest baking tool. Place a sheet of parchment on a marble slab or other work surface. Arrange oiled caramel... What? Arrange oiled caramel rulers. What is an what is a caramel ruler? I don't got one of those. I'm gonna put this in a greased pan. It'll come out. Milk duds are like little plops and like circular, so I'm kind of tempted to just like pour it in here and then like once it's cool, my Tamagotchi. Once it's cool, then I can like take little pieces out and it'll be soft so I can like roll it into balls before dipping them in chocolate. Because after this, we are combining the cream, sugar, and glucose into a heavy saucepan. Okay, we are doing, sure. I don't know what we're doing, but I guess we're doing the liquid method of making caramel. Because we're adding, normally if I was making dry caramel, I would just add some of the sugar at a little bit at a time into the pot, wait for it to melt and caramelize, and continue adding the sugar until it's caramelized and not crystally anymore, and then after that you add the cream slowly because it's cold, and then it's, otherwise if you don't add it slowly it's gonna splatter everywhere and you're gonna die. But this is just telling me to combine the cream, sugar, and glucose. I don't have glucose, I have corn syrup. Because again, I don't know where to buy glucose. All of these recipes for some reason are telling me to use glucose. I don't know where to buy glucose. Heavy cream, granulated sugar, glucose and or corn syrup, salt. I need a little bit of salt in here. How much technically? 3/4 teaspoon. We got the heavy cream and sugar and glucose-y things. We heat it up, mix it up, mixed. Get mixed, bitch. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Bring to a boil, stirring to dissolve sugar. Turn heat to low and cook, stirring until the mixture reaches 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're just gonna stand here and wait and do things while this boils. Are you boiling yet? I feel like all the cream is like at the top, but then all the sugar is at the bottom. I know stirring would help, but the stirring's not helping liquid caramel to like drizzle over things, because that's my favorite to make, because it's just such an easy recipe of literally just like, hey, take equal parts of this and this, equal parts of sugar and heavy cream. I don't know why I'm trying to open the heavy cream because I put this away when I actually wanted this, because we're oiling this pan. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on a paper towel and just kind of wipe it down. I'm actually gonna also just pour a little bit of oil in the pan, and when I say a little, I mean I want to coat this thing. I gotta make sure it gets to like a certain temperature, which is funny I say as I'm just completely leaving it over there unsupervised. I should have gotten out, where is my candy thermometer? I was gonna say it's too late to bring it out now, but it's not. Yeah, here is my candy thermometer. You shove it in there, and you're boiling. Yep, we got it. Yep, you need to stop. I'm gonna give it another little stir. Turn it on low heat. Low heat, and when I say low heat, I mean like medium heat because my stovetop does not do low heat. Okay, so this is the lowest it can go without turning off, but is it gonna boil over? Maybe. Okay, yeah, we get it. We get it. You're hot, and you're sugar, and you're bubbly, and you're heavy cream, so you're boiling all the water out. We get it. I understand the scientific things that are happening here without understanding the scientific terminology. I'm literally just like turning it on and then turning it off and then turning it on because I just want it to stop being in this weird, I don't know if you guys can, like, it's boiling. It's boiling. It's here. It's doing its thing. I am horrified. Like, it's boiling. Which is what it said it's supposed to do, but it's making me afraid. Once it hits 230, add butter and vanilla, so I might as well measure that out now because, like I said before, I was going to measure out all the ingredients I needed, and then that didn't happen. Good job, me! Yeah, I was gonna yoink butter out of the fridge, but I don't have any butter in the fridge. It's all tempering outside of the fridge, not next to the stovetop like I did last time while I melted all of my butter. Continue to heat you because I'm afraid that if I let it cool down at all, bad things are gonna happen, but also I need to hurry up and do butter stuff because, butter, things are happening. Butter, I need 100 grams. Grab my scale. Yeah, you're fine. Calm down. I'm living on the edge. I'm just bringing it right up until it boils and then turning it off. I have the butter that needs to go in once it hits 230 degrees Fahrenheit because we use Fahrenheit here because this is America. I don't like it, but no one taught me how to use Celsius, so here we are. Just how many people watching her cook? Dude, it's horrifying. That's why everything never turns out the way I want it to. Like that. I'm gonna clean up the bottom part of my stove so it doesn't light on fire. Why are you sizzling like that? Wipe the bottom of this off, wipe off the sides without trying to splash myself. Oh God. Bad things are happening. This was a bad idea, but I still did it. Back on you go. Look at me. Doing things. Poorly, but still doing things. And that's all that really matters. Now isn't it? I didn't miss the milk dud live. Oh, you came at the perfect time. Everything from now on is the good stuff. If you missed anything before this, none of that mattered. Turn you down a little bit. Grab the vanilla panically while making direct eye contact with the caramel. I don't know where the bowl is. Can someone indicate where to pour the vanilla? Washpot never boils, so keep direct eye contact. Hydrate while making direct eye contact because you are being a bitch right now. Hi, welcome to today's live stream where we're just gonna watch a crazy lady talk to an inanimate object. To be fair, I feel like that's most of my streams. I mean, yeah, I could be technically bullying and harassment, but I believe in bullying and harassment on this page. God, this is awful. I hate this. Why did I decide to do this? Probably been like 20 minutes of me attempting to make this. Does it work if I stir it? Not really. Mr. Carl's into edging, don't shame him. No, that's exactly what's happening, and I am uncomfortable. I did not sign up to be a part of your kink fest. That's a lie. I did intend to finish you off. I guess I did agree to this. Still slightly uncomfortable, though. It is boily. Boiling? Boily? Boiling? We're at 221. We're going up. we're going places in life. The places are to the store to get oven cleaner because my oven is covered in sugar and heavy cream. But we're going places. 226, we've gone up another degree. Never mind, we're back down to 225. The caramel's actually edging me. That is exactly what is happening. What is happening? I have no idea. Chat's gone to hell. We're at 228. I'm freaking calling it. That's the best it's gonna get. I'm adding the butter. What do I do after this is the real question. Where's the recipe I was using was the real question. Stir constantly until the mixture reaches 245. God damn, we gotta cook it more. We're stuck here again, except now I am actually stuck here because I just need to keep stirring it. We're at 237. We're so close. You're so close. I'm so close. You guys close? Are you close? I feel like I'm making everyone uncomfortable, but then again, when don't I? Yeah, I'm counting 243 is good enough. So you get over here, you turn off. Beautiful. Gorgeous. 10 out of 10. Milk Duds Part 2, The Electric Boogaloo, streaming tomorrow. Hello everyone. It's probably a fine volume for things. It is 5 p.m. I am already a little tipsy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Me and my boyfriend had an entire bottle of wine, and we didn't realize the alcohol content was, hold on, what was the alcohol content of that wine? Almost 14%, which is a lot. The only thing I'm doing today is tempering chocolate because I have the caramel here. So we have the marble slab here, so I will be tempering chocolate, so I should bring out all the tempering stuff that I need. You have chocolatiering forks, which I can use to dip things. These are the things that I need. This thing, and that's the best I got, yep. So I'm bringing the milk chocolate up to 110 to 115 degrees. Then I'm going to put it on this table and I'm gonna fuck around and find out. Put it back in that bowl and get it to 88 to 90 degrees to start dipping the caramel pieces. And I might as well start making the caramel pieces, that would help. I am making just like little balls of caramel to dip in the chocolate. Just a bunch of caramel balls on a plate. Basically at this point, this is just Play-Doh. I am playing with Play-Doh and getting my hands very greasy and buttery. My hands are fucking shiny with the butter. We're slowly getting there. There's a couple still chocolatey chips in there. You are done. I'm going to take this, put you over here, because we got melty chocolate. I'm just gonna pour some of the chocolate onto the table, most of it, like 75% of it onto the table. And then, in the meantime, I just yoink, spread it thin, spread it out. We're tabling chocolate. It's been so long since I've tabled chocolate. So I take this and then I scrape it up, or I can scrape this off, scrape off the utensils. And tempering chocolate, the tabling method, is literally just playing with chocolate on a table. It's a good time. Like, we're at about like maybe 85 degrees. But if I take this and then grab my bowl back, you're mine, putting it in this bowl, hitting it. It's so messy. I'm gonna put this back on the stove until it reaches 88 to 90 degrees. I don't know, I think that should be good, question mark. Again, it has been a very, 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 very long time since I've tempered chocolate, and I still don't know how entirely to do it, but I have some balls of caramel. Look at that, this is like the perfect utensil for this. Beautiful. I'm just gonna kind of shake it off a little bit. And then we're just gonna yoink. That is a homemade milk dud. I'm very proud of myself. Milk dud. I'm not doing this to the best of my ability. I am not gonna lie. I am just doing this because I want to eat these. These could be a lot prettier if I tried. But also, do I really care if they're a lot prettier? So no fondue. I feel like this is technically fondue. I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely did not temper these properly, because properly tempered chocolate should only really take 2 minutes 2 minutes to solidify after just being dipped. So here we are. I also feel like the chocolate is slowly starting to solidify, which makes me a little nervous. I can't even roll them in my hands anymore. They're just sliding around because my hands are so goddamn greasy. Look at how shiny they are. It's like I just stuck my hands in a vat of butter. Okay, yeah, no, the chocolate's getting solidy. And when I say solidy, I mean it's still a liquid, but it's definitely getting harder to work with. Is the first one at least solidified? No, but it isn't coming off on my fingers because, again, my hands are covered in butter. Also, some of these are like flat, so to be fair, the Milk Duds are usually flat too. None of them are really completely circular. And they're also not as chewy as Milk Duds. I probably could have cooked the caramel a little longer, but again, if you saw the Milk Dud stream of me making the caramel part of this, I was not gonna let that cook any longer, I can assure you. That was not something that was gonna happen that day. They resemble Milk Duds, but are they the perfect Milk Dud? No. Are they honestly gonna be a little better than Milk Duds because they don't act and look like Milk Duds? Absolutely. This one's being weird. Chocolate isn't sticking to it as much. I think we're getting to the end of it where, like, the chocolate isn't sticking, it's getting hard. Milk Duds are solidifying. I'm going to put the milk chocolate in here and I'll save it for later. I don't know what I'm going to be using it for, and also there's literally chocolate on every single surface of this bowl, so it's real hard to wipe down. Milk chocolate for melting. Melting milk chocolate for melting. Milk chocolate. Melt. God damn, I keep forgetting this is a fucking marble slab. And it's literally just a slab of rock. I'm like, why is this so heavy? There is very many logical reasons why it's that heavy. Let me wrap this back up because I have some extra caramel. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna eat it probably, not gonna lie. Move my nose ring, but thank you guys so much for watching and so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you guys when I see you guys next. Goodbye.